Hello everyone, it is Andrea. How are you doing? And I am surrounded by the beautiful scents, sights, and smell of lilacs. Although purple is not my favorite color, far from it, I'm not a fan of purple. I do and cannot resist the beautiful smell of these amazing lilacs. So, thank you so much for joining me, as you can be anywhere as you choose, but you decided to be here with me. So I encourage you to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join me on this link for upcoming content, events, announcements, and some amazing projects that are coming down the pipe. I am so excited. I have so much energy and positivity to share with you in the next coming months. So let's dive right into it. Okay. I want to talk about the life, the world, the mindset, and the environment we live in today. And I want to talk about how we, as a human race, are leading our lives. I had a conversation earlier today with someone about how they felt that society, the media, and pretty much most of the way our community has empowered us is pretty much out of date and not the right mindset that we need to have in this day and age. Let me clarify and let me explain. Okay, so we all know what's going on has shut down our world for 2 years, if not continuously going. We are treading on thin waters and ice to get back where we were, to see people, to be comfortable in community spaces. Having said that, some of the population has tapped into the unveiling of tapping into being innovative and creative, thinking outside of the box, thinking outside of the corporate world, thinking outside of the introverted mindset that we have to do things one way and only one way, that there's no room for error, there's no room for mistakes, and that we must completely and wholeheartedly take on the world all by ourselves. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from me. That is not what I truly believe. And everyone is entitled to their own opinion, as this is my viewpoint. See, I came from a background, a career of corporate for over 2 decades in the social work and psychology industries of professional and personal development. And sure, back then, it was taught that you must be disciplined and have tunnel vision. You must have a goal and a tactic and a dream and achieve it. That the one way is followed by your employers, by your bosses, your authorities. And for the most part, I'm gonna go there, people were seen and not heard. Now, as I've evolved through decades of time, I realized that that was against my grain. That was something that I didn't believe in. And I, at times, got the brunt of the end of the stick, because when I went in to connect with individuals, I put the clipboards, I put the diagnoses, the prognoses, the history behind me, and walked in with a clear, clean slate, with being open-minded, welcoming, and listening and learning about the individual. Now, we understand over time the educational system has implemented the core curriculum. We've also understood in the corporate world to step or maybe tippy-toe outside of your comfort zone, thinking outside of the box. Well, I'm here to take you on a thriving, life transformational journey by choosing to press play. Plan life according to you. But Andrea, how do you do that? How am I going to deprogram my mindset, my perspective, my what they call thought paradigm, and change it after so many years, decades, and teachings of one way is the only way. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is possible, it can be done, and that I'm living proof that it is successful. How did I start? Well, I started quite simply. This is all information that you may have known, already have applied, learned, or heard in fellow motivational speakers such as Mr. Les Brown, the late great Mr. Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, Wayne Dyer, so on and so forth. And I'm here to tell you that you already have a huge toolbox of gifts, skills, and talents that you have not even thought to utilize. You know, I had a conversation with someone and they are very skilled. They are very intellectual, analytical, savvy, and always ready and willing to take risks. However, they utilize those tactics only for work purposes, for the roles of being a parent, the roles of being a reliable resource as a family member, the reliable one of their friends and inner circle. And I allowed them to tap into, what are you known for? What are your gifts, skills, and talents? And how can you utilize those same gifts and talents and create your life? A life that you love, a life where you're alive, and a life where you're free. Now, sure, I'm not saying that is a simple fix, but when you start shifting your mindset and your thought processes and really tapping into your false limiting beliefs and learning what you've adapted and adopted through personal experience, that is when you thrive. Our lives, ladies and gentlemen, are meant to be lived, not to survive from one day to the next. Because, be quite honest, when you are on survival mode, fight or flight, you are not embracing the journey of life that is beautiful, that is a gift, that is the present that you bring of your presence to the world. To really tap into this, you have to keep in mind the three concepts when dealing with your mind, shifting your perspective, and altering and creating a world of your own. Number one, you must have patience. Patience allows you to step back, to breathe, to explore all the options that are out there, and to really take and hone into what is available and accessible to you. Now, whether that be your inner circle, your network, your skill sets, your areas of improvement, and tools and techniques that you already have. Allow yourself to sift through them and see what you can bring to the table. After patience comes positivity, because when you have patience, you are able to see the whole picture and you're able to create a vision and be positive about it. Because why? We are energy beings and our frequencies emulate on how we feel, and our emotions will get the best of us. But I'd rather be consumed with positive emotions than toxicity, negativity, and frustration. Finally, after positivity becomes perseverance. We are not perfectionists. Remember, we are human beings, and it is okay for error, unlike the way of the old school teachings. You make a mistake, you are able to learn and rule out that way doesn't work. But you must persevere towards progression. So I really want you to listen to this. Break away from the norm. Step outside your comfort zone. Shift your mindset. And recognize and be aware of your beliefs. And start creating a community. Creating a support system. Creating a serenity space where people support you, empower you, enlighten you, and allow you to enrich the lives of others. And then you are walking the journey of living your dreams rather than surviving from one day to the next. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. My name is Andrea Mason, your global voice under the mentorship of the Mr. Les Brown, and your personal accountability coach, bridging the gap with the journey of life transformation, allowing your dreams to become reality, knowing and reminding you every single day in this crazy game of life, you have the choice to press play. Plan life according to you. Again, like, share, subscribe, and join me here and hit that notification bell for daily content. And I look forward to connecting with you as I empower and encourage you to follow your heart and not the herd or the herd that the masses, nor the hurt, and embrace the journey of success and happiness. Be well.